this far into robotics. We are going to do some neat stuff. We are going to program a robot or make a robotic program on the computer. And we are going to start building our elevators today. So your homework last week, I haven't gotten a chance to finish looking at. I'm going to look at it, and we are going to look at that next week in class. For some reason, a lot of the submissions weren't going through. So if you didn't get yours submitted, go ahead and make sure that you send it to me, either in an email or preferably in Moodle. So here we are in week 6. We are going to start today off by looking at how how robots are programmed. So let's take a look up at our PowerPoint screen to start. And this is just a real simple programming. So, programming a robot. Each robot has some sort of software. The software is coded to tell the mechanical device or the robot what to do and what tasks to perform. It's the brain of the robot, like we talked about last week and the week before. There's a couple of different types of programming. One of them is data flow programming. This is based on the idea that it should be as an event is happening, another event should happen. So for example, if the robot senses an obstacle in front of it, it turns right. And every time it senses something, it would turn right. Industrial robot software consists of data objects and a list of instructions called a program flow. Now, industrial robot software is very proprietary in nature, which means every company that makes robots has their own sort of flow. So here's an example of what an industrial robot software might look like. Move to P1. And that's what it's going to be, just a position. Then it might move to P2 and approach to P3. What it is in the parentheses is it's telling you what that means. So basically, it's breaking up the movement of the robot into different steps. Do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. It has to complete one step in order to go on to the next step. Now let's look at these two different programmings. The first one is for an Epson vacuum, and the second is for a RoboForth. The Epson vacuum contains time delays. This is one way programs can be written. So for example, it's going to jump to P1, jump to P2, jump to P3, and then it has wait .1. So it's pausing. It's going to wait for that amount of time and then go on to the next step. In RoboForth, it doesn't move on to the next task until the previous task is complete. So it doesn't matter how long it takes for the grip to move, but it will not ungrip until the grip is made. So it's a step-by-step process. There is no timing or time codes involved. There's also visual programming language. Now, some of you I know have the Lego Mindstorms at home. You've talked about them. This is the type of software that's used in the Lego Mindstorm. It's a graphic user interface, so it's an easy, basic language for beginners to use. The program is written by dragging icons in a sequence, like the icons on your desktop. You drag them and you put them in the order you would like the robot to perform it. For each icon, you specify the data or the parameters. So for example, if you want the motor to drive, you specify which motor you want to move and how much they move and how quickly they move. And you can also use scripting language, which is real-time rather than advanced. So instead of writing something in advance, it's being done at that moment. Now this is all kind of abstract, so we are going to practice this. Okay, I am going to shut my camera off, and I'm going to share a video with you guys. However, I'm going to share it differently. But you're going to have to give me 1 second to get it up. Now I'm hoping that this will eliminate the problem some of you have with watching YouTube videos. Okay, so give me 1 second, and hopefully this will work. Hold on. Not working. Hold on 1 second. All right. Now what I want you guys to do is what we are going to do is we are going to watch this video. It should be about 3.5 minutes. I'm hoping that you guys can see it. Okay, so make sure that you have your oh boy. All right, so here it is. Okay, so was anyone able, give me a thumbs up or a smiley face if you were able to watch that little video. Okay, so it looks like most of you were able to, but you had no sound. Okay, so here's another option for those of you who maybe were able to watch it. I think that not having sound is going to be okay. I think you probably got, let me turn that camera back on here. I think you probably got the idea. What they were doing is they were commanding their robot, which was a little arrow, to pick up the stars. It kind of is like, it kind of looks a little like Tetris, yes. So what we are going to do, or not me, what you are going to do is I'm going to break into groups, and you guys are going to try to compose, a program that allows that robot to collect all of the stars on the screen. So look at your whiteboards right now, please. I'm going to put a couple of pictures up here. The first picture on the left are your directions. Move forward 1 square is an arrow facing up. Turn left is an arrow to the left, and turn right is an arrow to the right. The big picture is our puzzle. The arrow in the middle is your robot. You need to write a program so that your robot collects those 2 stars. So I am going to make 4 groups. Group 1, Group 2, and it's just going to take me 1 second to make the groups up here. Okay, there are 4 groups. There's 12 of you, so there will be 3 in each group, Stephen. Thank you. So what we are going to do is I'm just going to put you into a group. With your group, you should be able to talk to each other. You're going to have to be careful not to talk over each other. And you should also be able to see each other's whiteboard, or see the main whiteboard. So I will unlock all of your whiteboards. And you will be able to text chat each other if you choose whichever group you are in. I'm going to give you guys 3 or 4 minutes. In that time, you need to pick a spokesperson for your group. And you need to try to figure out how to move this robuzzle arrow to collect the stars. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat to me because I'm not sure you will be able to talk to me. So I'm going to move you guys into your groups.